Michael Hastings died in a horrific crash, and he was a very controversial journalist, and he had merit. Now, just because you got a degree don't mean you're entitled to merit. You have to earn that. If you talk about fluff all the time and nonsense, you don't get merit in most people's eyes. Just hypnotized ones will give you merit. But in the real world, you need to earn respect, in other words. Michael done that. He took on a Mac General, for goodness sakes. That must have been quite the rush, you know. Always, forever after that, looking for another big hit on a story. And so TYT ain't going to do it for you, and BuzzFeed ain't going to do it for you. Rolling Stones might do it for you, and did do it for you. But I want you to think about somebody who was looking for that next big fix real bad. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning.
We just got this tweet in. Wikileaks sent this tweet saying Michael Hastings contacted Wikileaks lawyer Jennifer Robinson just a few hours before he died, saying that the FBI was investigating him.
And it was a single car accident, according to the media.
No other vehicles were involved in this crash up against that palm tree.
Now, he hit a palm tree, and here's a picture of that. And you can see to get the blanket over the car. But I want you to look at, right behind Michael's shoulders there's an arrow, and the arrow at the tire. You see that damage over the back tire? That's not a crumple zone. That's caved in. This is a brand new vehicle, folks. Now, I'm going to show you the flames. So my guess is there's no thumb drives surviving that. No CDs or DVDs or files or pictures or cassettes, or there's no memory cards or cameras or laptops or even hard drives is going to survive that, I don't imagine. That's burning pretty hot, right? But the tire didn't blow, but the metal melted. Now, he hit that tree head on, remember?
Hastings was a 2010 Polk Award winner for magazine reporting. He was alone in what investigators say was a brand new Mercedes.
So that's the motor, the transmission, and the shaft? And it's 150 feet away? I'd like to hear Mercedes explain
written
this
a scene like this for a movie where the engine flies from the car, which was about, 50, 60 yards up, right down here to this telephone.
How does a motor, a transmission, and a shaft end up 150 feet away? The only thing I know that control a transmission, motor, and shaft of a car is a drone strike. How is that even possible? What? That's bolted in there to the whole frame. That can't go anywhere. I seen a car split in two one time in Montreal. It hit a gas station signpost. It's got like 10 feet of cement in the ground. Took it out of the ground, split the car in two, but it only drove the engine about 8 feet away from the car. So this is an enigma, folks. Just like the dent over the rear wheel is an enigma. And just like if there was any kind of evidence in that car that he was on a big story, it was all burnt up, right? These are very interesting things that had to be taken into account with such a high-profile investigative journalist. And I'm not just going to sit here and have no questions, because these are serious questions. Take care, folks.
Just one quick point.
Sure.
I think the only recourse to this kind of behavior by the government is to say back to the government, we declare war on you, and from this point forward, we should no longer, as a media as a whole, cooperate in any manner with the government in terms of when we're doing national security stories. We should withdraw all our cooperation, and we should publish everything we know, because it's a free press. It's not a free except for when the government tells me to do it press. And we've been way too easygoing with these guys. We've let them get away with this for years. We've let them tell us what to print, what not to print. And I say be done with it, and everybody should just get together and fire back, because no one else is going to defend the press.
I, as well as millions of others, will continue to fight in your honor to do what you did every day, bringing the darkness into the light. Rest in peace, brother.
It sounded like a bomb went off in the middle of the night. My house shook. The windows were rattling.